I spent last night here at Malkins Bank. I'm just moving on up to the lock. It's on midday, but I've been busy this morning editing videos. I'm quite lucky actually, because I thought there was a boat waiting to go up in front of me. It's actually pointing this way, so I actually go straight into the lock. That's very useful, because not the greatest of lock landings here, the more up against anyway. Plus one lock down, kind lady in a boat coming up behind me has closed the lock gate for me. Very appreciative, and I will set both locks up here. I believe both locks work at the next pound, or the next knocks I should say, and I will get into one lock and I'll start setting the other lock for them. And those locks are just coming into sight right now. It's only about, I don't know, 200 metres, probably this pound here. Right, time to go and set some locks. Right, second lock of the day, here I come. So that's two down. Unfortunately, the other boat decided to stop for lunch. That was what was going to help each other out with, but never mind, I can do it all on my own. Do it all on my own most of the time. It's only the next lock, which is another pair anyway, that works, and it's a single, and the next two after that I believe are singles. My brain's working, probably not, but yeah, gorgeous day, it's warm. I should have put my shorts on. In fact, I might even go in at the next lock and put my shorts on. Did my shorts out first time this year. Let's see. The only trouble with shorts on is climbing up those lock ladders, you get filthy. It's a lot easier to throw the pair of jogging bottoms into the wash than trying to scrape it off your body sometimes, that muck. A couple of Anderson boats here. The one before I pass, not the one to my right now, so your left. Oh yeah, I had to explain to them earlier that you do not leave lock gates open when you leave a lock. All lock gates and paddles must be closed. They were leaving the lock gates open. I did say, as they didn't know, I went back and shut the lock gate for them. This is Hassel Green lock I've just come into. There's only one lock here, but there's two locks on the ones below here. This I guess would be called Hassel Green top lock, as there's two locks here. There's a boat coming up behind me by the look. I'm just exiting Hassel Green top lock, and while I was sat here, wasn't particularly sat, but whilst I was doing this lock, I was looking across at this cottage here. Now I'm assuming this was once the lock cottage, and it looked like shed with the chimney on it. I'm wondering if that was once a blacksmith's. I'm just surmising, of course. I haven't looked it up. It's just going by how it looks. So that's that lock done. Do I do the next one? Could more along here. There's some nice little bit of Armco up here, and there's no more boats on it at the moment. There's normally always a more boat on it. There's only really room for one boat. Or do I carry on? I think I'm going to carry on. Yeah. It's cooled off a little bit now. It's a little bit cloudy, so not quite as warm as it was earlier. It's comfortable, it's nice, but I was getting a little bit hot earlier. Yeah, I think I'm going to carry on. Very enjoyable day for cruising. Little gentle breeze, and now it's clouded over a little bit. That's pleasant. Well, now I've got a decision to make as I just come out the lock here. Rode Heath is about 20 minutes away, half an hour away. Do I do the 2 locks at Rode Heath and chance getting moored up there? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I'm going to take the chance I can get moored up. I just spoke to the boat that went by, and they said there was 2 mooring spaces there. There's nobody going up in front of me, so it could only be boats coming from the other direction that would take them. So I'm going to take the risk. Well, it's not quite very obvious probably on this camera, but on top of that hill over there, that's Malkins. Yes, it's a bit like approaching Braunston. You see Malkins from miles away, just like you see the church spire at Braunston. You think you're almost there. For me to get there would be about 2 days, because I'd have to continue all the way up to Kidsgrove, and then take the Macclesfield Canal to get there. This might be a slightly better shot of Malkins there in the clouds. There's some donkeys in the field over there. As I come past the farmyard here, he's got some rather large logs there, haven't they? Yeah, they'll take a bit of cutting up. It does look like ash. That was some oak there as well. And then there's a big pile over there. There's a mixture of oak and pallets by the looks. A lot of firewood. This is the winding hole we're just going through. There, look. Oh, there's some firewood there. We're just about to go over the little aqueduct here. Where are you going? And this is the aqueduct we're just going over. Past the nursery here, a lot of young trees growing up, and this lot over here were not planted when I came down the other week, so I've just put all these in. Probably been grown on in a hothouse somewhere. It looks like there's some cherry. Some hawthorn. Birch, yeah, lots of small trees. Rather a pink rhododendron there all on its lonesome. So I'm just approaching the first lock here at Rode Heath, and the lockkeeper's cottage is on our right hand side just after we go under this bridge, just before the lock. And Ian and Eddie live there. Supporters of the channel, they watch the channel and become friends of mine. So I'm going to stop quickly and say hello. Be naughty, just while the lock is emptying, stop on the lock landing and say hello to them quickly. Well, I made it to Rode Heath. I think there's a pint in the pub with my name on it. Well, yes, I did go and have that beer. And I met Ian and Ellie, the couple I told you about that live in the old lock cottage, in there for a pint at the Broughton Arms. Very nice pint of pedigree it was too. I made it back to the boat quite quickly thereafter because I hadn't eaten yet, so it was time to cook some dinner. So I went back to the boat and cooked dinner. I'm still having a lot of teething problems at this point in time with my camera. I'm still trying to get used to how it all works, and I've found that if I'm not actually talking the right side of the microphone now on this clip, it's very muffled and not very good. So some of those clips you've just seen weren't the best, but I'm learning as I go along. I'm learning how to use it, and I'm going to use the lapel mic more often. I think it's I'm going to get into using that, but it's remembering to keep it charged because it's wireless, and it's got a built-in battery in it, so you've got to remember to keep it always charged. So I've got to get used to doing all that, because I've never done that before. But saying all that, I think it's coming along quite nicely. I'm starting to learn a lot more about this camera, and things are getting better, I think. You'll have to let me know on that one. Well, a lot of the clips I did actually film that day I didn't include because of the poor sound qualities, and I just about perhaps got away with a couple of them, which also the sound quality wasn't perfect. I think I managed to get away with it. If not, let me know. But as I say, I'm still doing a lot of practicing with this camera. Well, that's going to bring us to the end of this film. It's a good place to stop, I thought, arriving at Rode Heath. In the next video we're going to go from Rode Heath to Kidsgrove. That's quite a long journey, and we'll have to see how my record went on that. I haven't looked at any of the footage yet. It's not until I actually upload it into the editing suite I actually really go through it properly, as it'll just take too long otherwise. I record hours and hours of footage. You know, this film's ended up at what, 10 minutes of actual footage probably of what I've filmed today, and that was from about 45 minutes worth. You know, there's you're just cutting out a lot at the moment. Well, I am anyway. You know, I could perhaps just do it as a silent movie and put sound over it, but that's not the way I do things, as you know. But anyway, I appreciate you all sticking with me, and I'm learning as we go along. You gotta remember, you're never too old to learn, and I'm still learning all the time. Well, of course, a big thank you goes out to everybody that supports the channel. I really, really do appreciate everything you all do for me. And don't forget, if you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe and hit the old bell notification button and all options. That way YouTube should inform you when I upload a new video. It's normally 4 o'clock on a Saturday and 4 o'clock on a Wednesday, although occasionally on a Wednesday, if I do a live stream, it'll be 8 o'clock and not 4 o'clock. But I normally let you know with a little update about that beforehand. Well, that just leaves me to say thank you very much for watching. Trevor out.